Hello everyone, this is Brandon and this is a build video. Now, I know I'm only level 37, why am I doing a build video? Well, my build isn't complete, okay, but what is complete is a devotion tree. Reason being is I went into survival mode and got all the 50 devotion points as I described in my Let's Play. So, let's go over a few things. First, I'll go over the skill tree. You want Banish at 1 point, Blood Rage at 1 point, and Smite at 1 point. Anything that you see that says 3 is upgraded by 2 points, so you want to put only 1 point into anything that says it has 3 in blue. So 1 point, of course, into all these. You get it, right? Okay. Well, you definitely want to super max the hell out of this. This is like your main AoE, like shit on everything's face skill. I mean, look how much damage it does. 200% main damage, and then to top it all off, that physical, fire, and vitality damage, plus the damage is modified, and you terrify them all, whatever survives, which basically nothing will. It's insane. You want to put 1 point into this, because if you get 2 or 3 points up into this, the health cost per second is really, really high, and only 1 point is honestly needed, unless you're making a different build than mine, which involves a lot of life regeneration, but mine revolves on life leech. So if I'm not in combat, if I'm out of combat, then I'm going to have to, press this, turn it off, and then I'll forget to turn it on, so you can honestly max it out if you wanted to, but the health cost is just too high in my opinion, so I put 1 point into it. This you want to max out, because I think it's extremely useful with the armor percent increased, plus pierce resistance and elemental resistance, and the offensive and defensive ability is very nice as well. And you want to put 1 point into here, 1 point into here. That energy leech is really nice, even if it's over 16 seconds. If you get that in a large group, it'll really help with your energy consumption. You'll still have to take potions every now and then, but it'll still help. Now, I've been thinking about this. I think I want to max this out completely and overmax it, because, reason being, once you pop this in a group, I'll get down to low health and I'll show you how much it pops. How much it ticks and how much life leech. You'll get all of your health back instantly in a large group, even a medium-sized group. The more enemies, the better. This, I would definitely just put 1 point into. It increases the life leech damage of it, minuses the skill recharge, and I did learn it goes up, so you can use it more and more often. The higher you put points into it, the more points you put into it. Sorry, I'm speaking too fast. And it also increases the radius, so very, very good. 1 point into every single one of these. You want to max out this, though, and you probably want to max out this for the offensive and defensive ability percent, and the chance to avoid melee attacks. Very nice. The rest I don't find nearly as useful. This reduces your total speed, and just 1 point into it is just fine. Sure, it reduces your total speed, but your cunning, your attack and cast speed go up here, and then your your movement speed goes up here. This is nice for the light radius. It's pretty funny how they put light radius on here, but yeah, anyway. This is very nice for that reduction in everything. Bleeding duration is better than Dryad, honestly. And, okay, let's go on to Soldier. Soldier, I'm not completely sure what I'm going to do with this just yet. But my idea is going all the way up to here at the very least, and maxing this out. Maxing out field command and squad tactics, definitely. I might want to go all the way up to Scars of Battle and max that out if I have enough points, which I probably will. That's my thought. I definitely want to max this out, Menhir's Will out, and Fighting Spirit out. Reason being is because they're all extremely useful. Increasing your health by large amounts, saving your ass at low health, and putting a bunch of health regen on. It'll also counteract the health cost of Entropic Rain. Fighting Spirit, of course, because of that huge all-damage bonus and the offensive ability bonus. And 1 into each of these because they're procs and they'll be useful. You'll have 5 procs at the very least. So yeah, I think I want to go all the way to Scars of Battle, but that's just my idea, my plan, and put 1 point into counter strikes, though I don't know how useful it'll be. I probably want to put 1 point into here, because, you know, the reduction to enemies' health is really good. Now, I want to go into the devotion tree. I'm not going to explain the process, but I will put the process in the description down below. So, basically, our devotion tree revolves a lot around damage, and life leech damage, and vitality damage, and physical damage. I don't know what's more of, but I can tell you this, everything is very useful when I put it into. And I've experimented a lot, I mean a lot. Like, I've gone through probably a few hundred crystals, Aether crystals, just trying to respec and do this. I don't have, like, I have 1 or 2 tonics of clarity, but not that many. So I don't want to, like, keep screwing around with it and wasting them. Anyway, so Behemoth, very, very useful. That'll give you lots of health regen to combat the entropic rain, constitution bonuses, and giant's blood to heal you like, I can't snap my thumb, but if I could, I would snap my thumb. Like, just like that, basically. Ghoul. Ghoul is super useful. 100% chance at 50% health. You gain tons of life leech damage. If you get anywhere below 50% health, you're either not doing something right, or you're not pressing your blood siphon, because once you go below 50% health, instantly pop that blood siphon, and BAM! Your health goes right back up. Because Ghoulish Hunger will increase that life leech damage, and it'll give you attack speed, it'll give you attack damage converted to health, it'll give you life leech, it has a 6-second duration, it'll get better as it goes on, and it's great. Wendigo, vitality damage, vitality decay, health, casting speed not useful, health percent, less damage from beast useful, life leech damage, vitality damage, and decay damage. There you go. That's big right there. That'll help out a lot. And Wendigo's Mark, of course, I put that on Oloron's Might. I think it's pretty useful for marking a target. And it has a 6-second duration. I'm not sure if that goes up. But anyway, let's move on. Vulture is very useful for bleeding resistance, life leech resistance, life leech damage by a little bit. Big one over here. Vitality resistance, and that huge cunning percent, which is useful. Now, I put 1 point into here because, if you look here, it gives you 30 to every single one of your attributes. That's incredibly useful for either wearing gear or just stat-wise. It's very nice. No other points are needed in here, though they are pretty nice as well, though you don't need them at all. Now, you definitely want to go for Kraken immediately, because Kraken, like, I can make a pun here that we have to get Kraken. We have to get Kraken to Kraken, but yeah, it's like the best two-handed damage increaser in the game. Like, it's so good. Anyway, you want the full Kraken, that physical damage and attack speed. That, like, these two things right here, just, if you want to put just 3 points into here, put these 3. So useful. And, I mean, why wouldn't you put the full one? It's so good. Now, let me go over here. Chance to avoid melee attacks, chance to avoid projectiles, health, defensive ability, pierce resistance. This is also very useful. Physique, cold resistance, pierce resistance, physique percent, defensive ability, and defensive ability percent. And reflected damage reduction, which is very useful because that saved me quite a few times when I've almost killed myself with my own life leech damage. It really has, actually. This is good for crit damage and offensive ability percent. Twin Fangs I've used since almost the beginning, since it's so good. It does pretty decent damage, and it does heal you for a good chunk of your health. Jackal is really good because of that attack speed, and two-handers are pretty slow, and that all damage is very nice too. Sorry about the guy shooting. I don't know why, he's just shooting at nothing. But anyway, that's the skill tree. I'll link it down in the description down below if I remember. I hope I don't forget. But anyway, let's go over gear. Now my gear isn't finalized, not even close. Gear, essentially, you'll want physical damage, vitality damage, if you can get it, life leech damage, definitely high physical damage and vitality damage rolls. If you look here, I do quite a bit of vitality damage, but mostly physical. And some life leech, if you look at the bottom. Vitality decay, some. Again. But also, I know I need to get better upgrades, but I think what you want is to have Oleron's blood on there. If you can find something better, let me know. But that's the basis of what I'm using right now. You definitely want to get a gift of DAIL for the Terror Knight as your component to put in the amulet. You want something better than mine. I've went through so many potions on my super tank, and seriously could not find any. It was really annoying. I only found that one. But anyway, some gameplay. Let's go over here and kill some things. I mean, you probably saw it if you watched that Let's Play episode, but who am I kidding? Like, who would watch my episodes, right? Anyway, watch this. You encounter a big group, you start off with 2, so you'll always have full health, basically. You want to press your Ground Ripper if you're using Tremor. I have Ground Stomp as well. Now, basically, Ground Ripper is very good on Tremor. I would use Tremor, because as you can see, it really does some great damage to them. Now, also, do I have this linked to anything? No. Let me think of something. Okay. So basically, this is gameplay. It's another left-click build, basically, but you have a lot of other essential components, so it's not a pure let's just press the left button and we're good. Now watch this. This huge group here, not a problem. I don't have to use 4, but I'm going to. Watch this. So you get into the middle of them, you gather up a huge group, and watch what happens. You press my number 4 skill, boom, everything dies. You see how good that is? And whatever it doesn't kill, it either weakened it considerably, and I don't know what keeps draining my energy, but okay. Press it. See that? We're getting a little bit low in health. There we go. We're all the way back up because of that big group. See that? We just pressed 2. Also, Gore terrifies them, so if you get lucky, which I've been getting really lucky, it'll gore them and it'll make them run away and get off your back for quite a few seconds. It's very nice. Plus the Terrify Retaliation, I've actually come to like it a lot. Mainly because of the, because again, it gets them off you for quite a few seconds. Now, I can probably hit them from down here. Give me a second. There we go. I hit a bunch of them. I also call this the lag reducer because I have this on highest settings, and like the number 4 skill just wrecks them. It's definitely your main huge source of AoE. Burst them down, shit on their face, kill them now, or just weaken them like severely. Now this is how it functions. You go into a group. If you start getting low in health, or you think that you need to do it, like I always start off with just press number 2. It has a very short cooldown, as you can see it's already up again, so every time it comes off cooldown, just keep it up. You want to press 5 for your Ground Ripper if you have Tremor or Empowered Tremor. You want to press 3 for Oleron's Might. Well, it depends on what, I don't know why they're T-posing, stupid glitches, I know. See that? There's the Twin Fangs, does some pretty good damage. And that's basically gameplay with it. You want to press your number 1 in the middle of a group for that life leech and that little bonus life leech and that energy leech. Very nice. You want to press 4 whenever you feel like you're being overwhelmed. As soon as you press 4, it'll relieve your stress, it'll relieve your FPS, your frame rate per second. It'll relieve everything. You'll be just fine after that. Like, I'm not even kidding. Let me just go into here real quick and I'll end it off there. So, basically, watch, I'm going to get overwhelmed here. I'm going to go into the middle of a group, and this is what's going to happen. I can go right through the wall, boom. They're all dead, right through the wall. So, basically, you can also funnel them through the doorway with your Ground Ripper. I also got, if you didn't see in my Let's Play, a really good jacket for whenever I get up to 50. Very, very nice here. Vitality Decay, Vitality Damage, Bleeding Damage, so I could use that potentially in my Bleeding Damage build. As you can see, very, very stupidly high in tankiness and very good in general. I actually really like this build. How's this one? Vitality damage, very nice. Attack speed, very nice. No health, not good. Alright, well, I'll just take it, but I'm probably not going to equip it. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the build video, I hope I was in depth enough and with great detail. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm not sure if I'm going to do my bleeding build for quite a while. I think the Frost Knight finally got fixed. When I reset my computer and reinstalled DAIL and everything, it got fixed. So I'm going to start another Let's Play, and I'm going to level up the bleed build. I'm going to show you a semi-finalized version of it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day or have a great night wherever you are. Friend's channel in the description down below. See you guys later. Have a great day or night. Bye, guys.